lies in wait amidst your dreams, where nothing is ever how it seems. It is a portal to a terrifying world beyond the doorway to nightmare. Come in. Welcome. I'm Artemis Black. Abraham Lincoln once said, "The most reliable way to predict the future is to create it." But is there a way to create your own future? Of course, I'm not talking about financial futures or even the future of our children, but a future in which we are better than we were before.
Okay, Mr. Wizard, would you mind telling me what insane idea you have now?
Don't shout at me. It's bad enough trying to work at the lab with Martin always on my back. Having to come home and get the same treatment is intolerable.
Then why don't you do something about it? You're always talking about the new experiment. What's so great about it?
It could possibly get rid of you.
Our mystery drama, A Future Past, was written especially for Doorway to Nightmare by Winslow Swan and edited by Crimson McKenzie. Our cast includes Patience Adams, Dave Arkipov, Raven Adams, and Winslow Swan. I'll return shortly with Act 1.
Mystery, horror, thriller, suspense. Novels and short story collections from Winslow Swan, now available from Amazon.
One of the most tragic things I know about human nature is that all of us tend to put off living. We are all dreaming of some magical rose garden over the horizon instead of enjoying the roses that are blooming outside our windows today. Quote Dale Carnegie, American writer, and what I would consider to be an optimist. Most people would probably agree with him. But then Christopher Hagen is not, by definition, most people.
Bill. And look, big surprise. Another bill.
When did you get home?
Just a few minutes before you did. Why?
You mean they didn't need you at the lab for half the night?
I told you, Ariel. It's only once or twice a month.
Oh, sure it is. And exactly what is it you are doing down there?
I told you about 100 times. We're experimenting with cryogenics.
You mean there are still people who believe that it can work?
Not only work, but quite successful, too.
Chris, are you being serious?
All of my work is serious. Look, we've managed to freeze a monkey for almost a month. Last night, we were able to bring it back to life successfully.
So this freezing process can really work?
Well, it's far from being perfected. There's talk of doing human trials.
And just what sane person would allow themselves to be frozen?
Technically, it's suspended animation. The vital areas of the body are brought down slowly. It's like going to sleep.
So is dying.
Ha ha, very funny. I'm serious. Imagine being on a spaceship for 2 years while you went to Mars. With our process, it would still be 2 years, but you would feel as if only days had gone by.
I'm not planning on going to Mars anytime in the near future.
I'm just trying to...
Chris, who cares? I thought the whole point was to freeze people who had cancer. Then, when there was a cure, they would be unfrozen, as long as they had the money, of course.
We've been experimenting with that as well.
So what about the monkey?
What monkey?
The one you unfroze?
Oh, that monkey. Well, he seems to be doing great.
What do you mean by seems to be?
Well, he did try to bite Dr. Mason, and we did have a little trouble catching him.
I would have given anything to have seen that.
It wasn't funny at the time.
I'm sorry. I guess it wasn't. So, what are you going to do now?
Not sure. The team is supposed to get together early in the morning.
Great! Another long night. Why do I get the feeling it isn't just a meeting?
I'm sorry, Ariel, but it is my job.
Oh, why couldn't I have married a baker or a plumber? At least they keep regular hours.
Damn it, Ariel, will you get off of my back? I've had just enough of your sarcasm and mockery.
Then do something about it.
Don't tempt me.
How are the blood samples coming, Dr. Hagen?
I should have all the results to you by 3 this afternoon.
Very good. Are you feeling okay, Chris?
Just another fight with Ariel. I swear, Dr. Mason, if I thought I could freeze myself for about 50 years, I would.
We are actually closer than you think, Chris.
What are you talking about?
You know that we're not the only research lab working on cryogenics. I've just been on the phone with our Arizona office. They may have found the key to beginning human trials.
But I thought it was too soon.
So did I. They're sending their findings to compare with ours. That's why I need those blood samples as soon as you can. Bring them to my office immediately after you get them.
Human trials, eh? No wonder. I just wonder.
Luke the evangelist once said, "Remember the past, plan for the future, but live for today, because yesterday is gone, and tomorrow may never come." I'll return with Act 2 shortly. Meet Jerry Connors, family man, businessman, psychopathic killer. The Convincer by Winslow Swan. Now available on Amazon. Jerry Connors. He can convince you to do anything, even die. American philosopher Robert Adams once said, "Change no one, change nothing. React to no one, react to nothing. Do not live in the past, and do not worry about the future. Stay in the eternal now, where all is well. Do not react to the world. Do not even react to your own body. Do not even react to your own thoughts. Learn to become the witness. Learn to be quiet."
What cigarette do you smoke, Doctor? Once again, the brand named most was Camel. Yes, according to this repeated nationwide survey.
Well, 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 if it isn't the great scientific mind of the 21st century, finally getting home.
Lay off, Ariel. I've had a hard day.
Oh, is my whittle Snookums getting a sweepy head?
Ariel, shut up.
Don't raise your voice to me, Christopher Hagen.
I swear I can't take this anymore.
Chris, where do you think you're going?
I'm getting out of here. I'm going to a bar. I don't know.
Don't expect me to be here when you get back.
Fine.
Dr. Hagen? Is that really you? I didn't think you went in for the nightlife.
I just came in for a quick drink. I had to get out of the house.
Here, let me get you something.
Thank you, Dr. Mason.
Now, it's Paul. We aren't at the lab, and besides, it seems to me you could use more than just a drink.
Well, I have a bad feeling that I'm going to be facing a divorce, and pretty soon.
Things are that bad at home?
You don't know the half of it.
Chris, what if I were to offer you an alternative future?
I think I know what you are going to say.
Would you be interested?
Well, I'm not sure. You didn't show me the results, and, well, I have a few thousand questions.
Cryogenic freezing can work, Chris. Our Arizona facility actually used a human and successfully brought him back.
And no ill effects.
Well, they're still running tests, but everything looks great.
And you want me to be the next subject?
You'd be frozen for about a week at first, then perhaps longer.
A week? Without Ariel constantly harping at me? Oh, where do I sign?
Tell me that you aren't serious. How can you be so gullible?
Well, think of it this way. You won't have to be around me for a little while.
Chris, look, I'm sorry about the way I've been acting, but don't you think that's a little extreme?
Apology accepted. And promptly ignored.
Fine. Go on, freeze yourself. See if I care.
How are you doing, Chris?
I'm okay, Dr. Mason. I'm just a little nervous.
Nothing to be nervous about. We will be monitoring you around the clock. If anything seems wrong in any way, we'll bring you back.
You mean if you can bring me back?
I promise you, my boy, nothing can go wrong.
And there are those famous last words. How many times have you heard them? It is almost like tempting fate to simply prove you wrong. I'll be back shortly with Act 3.
If you enjoy these plays, please hit that like button. That way we know. Don't forget to subscribe and share it with all your friends.
William Jennings Bryan once said, "Destiny is no matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. It is not a thing to be waited for. It is a thing to be achieved."
Where am I? Dr. Mason? Anybody? Hello? Hey, anybody here? What's going on? Where the hell am I? It looks like a cave. This isn't the lab, that's for sure. What's this? A plate of food? Steak, baked potato, and a green salad. But where did it come from? Oh, nice and tender steak. And cooked just the way I like it. Wish I had some steak sauce. Wow. And there it is. Steak sauce. Well, wherever I am, at least I won't be starving. I just don't get it. What is going on? Hey, somebody? Anybody? Where am I? Come on, answer me. No, damn it, I'm not hungry. I want to know where I am. And why can't I get out of this cave? Yeah, it's a cave, all right, but there doesn't seem to be an exit, so what's going on?
It has taken some time to learn your language. I do apologize.
Where are you? I can't see you.
It's hard to explain in your language. You would not be able to see us, as our physical being is on a different plane.
Just tell me what's going on. Where am I?
You are on the third planet from your sun, once known as Earth.
Yeah, I kind of figured that, but where on Earth?
I believe it was located in a city that you called New York.
But this is a cave. There weren't any caves in New York?
No, not in your time.
Whoa, what do you mean, not in your time?
Please tell me what the year is.
It's supposed to be 2024. Why? Didn't you know?
You are the first human being that we have found. We scanned your brainwaves and were able to get some history of your planet, as well as learn your native language.
But who or what are you?
We came from another galaxy and settled on Earth some 100 of your solar years ago.
Please, just answer my question. What are you?
We are Psylocks, and we now inhabit this planet.
But that's impossible. Wait. Why did you want to know the year?
Because, Christopher Hagen, the year is 4521. Humans have been extinct for almost 2,000 years. You are the last of your kind we have found.
No, that can't be.
Do not worry, Chris Hagen. You will be well cared for. We scanned your brain and know the kind of food you require. Of course, you will be put on display.
Display? What do you mean?
As with all in the animal kingdom, you shall be studied. And observe.
Dr. Christopher Hagen, who simply wanted to get away, has now become a scientific experiment. I'll return shortly with a final word. Meet Jerry Connors, family man, businessman, psychopathic killer. The Convincer by Winslow Swan, now available on Amazon. Jerry Connors, he can convince you to do anything, even die. What you do today can change all the tomorrows of your life. A quote from motivational speaker Zig Ziglar, and one that I happen to agree with. We are all faced with choices in our life, and the most important ones will always determine what will happen tomorrow. Our cast included Patience Adams, Raven Adams, Dave Arkipov, and Winslow Swan. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan.
And now, a preview of our next tale.
Ellen, how much is it this time? 1 drink? 2? A whole bottle?
The seal hasn't even been broken, Harry. I'm through. Do you understand me? I've had it with, well, everything.
Everything? Including me?
Oh, I don't want to fight. Not now. Not here.
Oh, I'm not fighting. Only lovers fight.
Something I suppose we no longer are.
This is Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us to the Doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully. Epilogue.
The butler did it.